It's this beautiful square with a detail of a chain 3 on the edges. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Sow Thistle Square. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4 in 2 different colors. So we're going to start with a base ring. You start with a slip knot and with your color A, and we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And to close your base ring, we want to do a slip stitch into the very first chain that you made. So we insert your hook into that chain and pull through to close the circle. And that is your base ring. We're going to be working into the middle of it. If you pull the chains apart, you'll see there's a little hole in there, and that's where we're going to be working into. So now for row 1, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. And now we're going to do the following repetition 11 times. So we're going to double crochet and chain 1. That was my first combination, and I want that a total of 11 times. So 10 more times we do a double crochet and a chain 1. That's 2. Double crochet, chain 1, that's 3. I'm going to do this for a total of 11 times, and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so I just finished my 11th repetition, and to finish off this row, you're going to do a slip stitch into the third chain of the chain 4 that you started with. So you count 1, 2, 3, into that third chain, a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to change into our color B. So I'm just going to thread it through into the same space. Grab your color B, and I'll see you when you're done changing it. Okay, so I just cut my color A, and I've attached color B to the same spot that I was in before. And now we're going to start row 2. For row 2, we're going to chain 3. And then do 2 double crochets together into the same space that you're currently in. So I'm going to go into this spot here where I did my slip stitch previously, which is the third chain from the chain 4 of the previous row. So for a double crochet 2 together, we yarn over, go into this space, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. We're going to do that again, yarn over, go into the same spot, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. Now we have 3 loops in our hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And this here counts as a cluster, all of this together. Now we're going to do the following repetition 11 times. You want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the next chain space, we're going to do a cluster. So for a cluster, we're going to do basically a double crochet 2 together. So we're going to yarn over. And by the way, this is the space we're going to go into, this chain space. And we yarn over and pull through 2 and do that again. Yarn over, go into the same space, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. 3 loops in your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that's the repetition you want to have. So we're going to chain 3 and into the next chain space, which is this one here. A double crochet 2 together. So yarn over, go into the space, grab the yarn and pull through 2 and do that again. 3 loops in our hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that's what you want to do all the way around. Chain 3. We're basically skipping the double crochet and then doing the cluster in between the double crochets into the chain space. So do that all the way around, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just did my 11th repetition, and to finish off this row, you're going to chain 3. And then do a slip stitch into the top of the first cluster, just technically here at the top of the 2 double crochets together. So into there, a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to go back to color A, and we're going to attach that to any of the chain 3 spaces. So I'm going to cut off my color B and then attach my color A into any of the chain 3 spaces, and I'll see you when I'm done that. Okay, so I just cut my color A and I've attached my color B into, well, I haven't attached it yet, but I'm positioned at the chain 3 space with my color B. So now we're going to start row 3. We're going to chain 1, and now it's attached. And now we're going to do one single crochet into the same chain 3 space. Single crochet here. And now we're going to do a chain 5 and a single crochet into the next chain 3 space. So we chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and into the next chain 3 space, a single crochet. And that's the repetition you want to have all the way around, a chain 5, and then into the next chain 3 space, a single crochet. So do this all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I've come all the way around. I did my last single crochet into the very last chain 3 space. To finish up this row, we want to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then do a double crochet into the first single crochet of the row. So we yarn over and go into this single crochet here with a double crochet. And this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to go back to color B. We're going to join it exactly where you are currently. So you're just going to pull it through the loop on your hook. So I'll do that and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just attached my color B and cut my color A. So now we're going to start row 4. Into the same space, basically the top of the double crochet that you made last to finish row 3. Into the top of that double crochet, we're going to be working the first stitch. But first we're going to chain 1 to begin row 4. And now we're going to do a single crochet on top of that double crochet you created previously. So on top of the double crochet, a single crochet. And now we'll start this row. You're going to do a chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do one single crochet into the next chain space. So into the next chain 5 space there, a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, and into the next space, we're going to do the following combination: 5 double crochets, a chain 3, and 5 double crochets. So we're going to do, this is my first double crochet, and I need 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now a chain 3, and another 5 double crochets into the same space. And what we're creating here is basically a corner. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's your first corner there. Continuing the row repeat, we're going to chain 1 and then do one single crochet into the next space, to the next chain 5 space, a single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. I'm going to do it again with you one more time. The row repeat starts at a chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one single crochet into the next chain space. Then we chain 1, and then into the next chain space, we're going to do the following combination: 5 double crochets, chain 3, and 5 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, a chain 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the corner. Continuing the row repeat, we're going to chain 1 and then do one single crochet into the next chain 5 space. A single crochet there. And that's my second corner. So do this repeat until you get all the way around. You should do 2 more corners and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around and did my last corner. I just want to show you that at the very end of this row, the repeat's a bit different. You're not going to do the single crochet at the end. After doing the 5 double crochets of the last corner, you're just going to chain 1. And rather than doing a single crochet, we're just going to slip stitch onto the top of the first single crochet. And this here is the end of row 4. Now you can go ahead and cut off your ends, cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. This is really beautiful. I like the fact that this second to last row is very subtle because you change colors every row. So the third row is a little subtle, but it adds just like a different look with the colors kind of intertwined. And then these chains on the edges add a different edging to the entirety of the square. So it's really, really pretty. We love it. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.